Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. So we're going to get started. I'm not going to mess around today. We're just going to go flip right to December in my power sheet. So this is my Cultivate What Matters Goal Planner. I know you guys may have some questions about this planner. So this is my 2021 planner, and I did actually release 3 videos that were setting up this planner and getting my goals prepped for 2021 back last year now, and they were on my Patreon only account, but I switched them to public so you guys could check it out because I figured that you could benefit from seeing how they were set up, and I kind of give like a flip through at the beginning to show you what the spreads look like. And it's basically a lot of journaling, getting to know yourself in order to figure out what you want out of life. So that's what it's all about. So birthdays, we haven't got there yet. Haven't read anything. Cleaning, that won't happen until Chad comes back the second time. Planning for January, I guess I'm starting to think about it, but I haven't quite got there yet. Email subscription letter, no. I was supposed to send one before my sale at the end of November, and I never did. I technically have 3 free email subscriptions with my website, and I haven't used them yet, and I should have just sent it, and yeah, it didn't happen. So I might send one before Christmas or maybe in January, we'll see. So cleaning and organizing. So I did really well yesterday. I actually cleaned the downstairs bathroom. I do have to clean the upstairs bathroom today, but I am going to mark it off as done. So red, green, red. So we need the red mild liner. So that will be the first week. And so yeah, I did the downstairs bathroom, and I also cleaned off the kitchen counters, and then Chad did the floor. So I'm really excited about that because I moved some things around on my kitchen counter. I did put it in the vlog if you guys want to check that out so it won't be up till Sunday, the end of this week. But yeah, I changed some things around on my counter. So I'm really excited because you know when you just like change things and then it feels brand new again, that's kind of how I feel. And I cleaned everything off, and last night I made a HelloFresh dinner. I had all of the room. I took up my nice cutting boards, my nice knives. I felt like I was a chef in an executive kitchen, even though our kitchen sucks. But anyway, that's how I felt. I'm glad that's done. I did post my blog, and I transferred it to Medium yesterday, and I updated Asana, so I just have to cross off the tasks from yesterday. And yeah, no, we did really, really well. And then as for Vlogmas, of course, yesterday was the 6th, so we'll cross that off. Water, I did well yesterday. Journaling, yep, I did. I'm doing so good, you guys. Planmas, yep, we did that as well. 10-minute tidy, yep, and expenses. I caught up on all of my expenses. So I had that on my list to do yesterday. There was a whole bunch of things I had to catch up on. So I balanced the books. Everything is balanced right now because we're approaching the end of the week. All of the pots, the cash envelopes are really low. So that'll be something I do tomorrow, I guess. You guys won't see that right now because, of course, we're doing Planmas Vlogmas, but I'll get back into that at the beginning of January. So we're all done. There's nothing that I have to do in here for today, really. The only thing is I'll be doing stickers, but that's not even in here. So let's close up my power sheets. So now I head on over to my happy planner. So I've been my phone stopped filming because I ran out of storage room. That's what happens when you do Planmas and you're filming on your phone. So I had to clear up that issue. So we're in our happy planner now. And I'm just going to bring my light closer because I feel like everything is really dark right now. So the first thing that I always do is I go into my brain dump for work and I just check off any of the things that I've done. Yesterday was Monday, so we did that. I just have to upload those videos. I still have to edit them. I did not do it last night, and I think that's what I'll do going forward is I'll just upload the next day for like the day prior. I think that's just easier in editing because the editing process doesn't take as long because I'm only working in like short little clips, so it's a lot easier. And as far as Planmas is going, we'll cross it off now because I know I'm doing it now. And that's it for that. Also editing because we'll be doing number 6 today. And then going over to the next section. So I started writing out my goal steps. And what I mean by that is, because I actually had some time to myself yesterday. We watched Suits, a lot of it. We're almost on season 8. Basically, I'm just kind of breaking out my goals for January 2022 into smaller steps so that they're more doable. Like I can accomplish them and I know exactly what I need to do at any given time. And so over the course of the year, because I'm kind of working through the 12-week year, as well as just like increasing the number of things I want to do in a month, I'm actually I'm literally like writing out all of the books I want to read. And for that month, like that's the goal type thing. Like that's what I need to do. And so because I'm not stopping and thinking at the beginning of the month exactly what I need to get done, it's a lot easier because I don't have to spend that time thinking about it. All I have to do is just do it. So anyway, I'm getting prepared for that. I have done a little bit of that, but I'm not quite done. I'll be working on some stickers today, so that'll be fun. And I'll probably have time to work on that tomorrow and maybe Thursday as well. Thursday, I only have one video to do right now, not including my Planmas or my vlog videos, but that is my date night makeup for next Monday. I have to do Christmas cards, but that will be coming up during the week, so I'm going to do that throughout the week as well. I'll probably do a couple Christmas cards every day. And home, we did clean. I did one bathroom, did the floors. I do have to do the bathroom upstairs today, so I'm going to add that to my list. And I haven't added any books yet, but we'll see about that. So next, moving on to my stats page here. So I break out my trusty iPad. Okay, so all I do is I go into my YouTube studio under my business account area, and I log into my main account and I write in my numbers. Okay, the next thing I do is I check out my schedule. So for my monthly, I already know exactly what I'm doing anyway. Yesterday was a bit busier because I had my blog and I had my makeup look. Today, we just have Planmas, so nothing crazy going on. And as for like all of the, like I said I was going to get Happy Mail this week, and I still think it'll be this week. I just feel like the mail is so messed up right now. I don't know what's going on. It was like, first it was because of our like weather that we had, because we had like freezing rain, and apparently we're supposed to have freezing rain again tonight for tomorrow morning. So my mom called to warn me. Freezing rain here is totally not fun because it makes it very dangerous. You can't walk on the sidewalks without falling, and you can't drive without, like, usually when you wake up on a morning when there's freezing rain, there's like 100 accidents throughout the city. It's crazy. And that's like every winter. So it's almost like you have to wear those like little grip things on your shoes when you walk. It's that bad. And even those don't help when it's freezing rain. That's the thing. So anyway, the Canada Post is having some trouble, and even Amazon, like I ordered something from Amazon and my order was lost. Like, I think I mentioned that before. They did a refund, but it still kind of pisses me off because, like, honestly, how can you lose a parcel? I don't really worry about business admin, and we don't need to worry about expenses. So we just jump right to the home section. And we cleaned up. Today is Tuesday, so nothing going on. Tomorrow we'll be doing my budget. Technically, I already did just to kind of see what I was working with, but Thursday will be the fun day for that. And like I said before, this week was kind of boring. Other than getting parcels in the mail, there's not really a whole lot going on, which is good for me for the home front, but that means I can just get more work done. So we got a few groceries yesterday. We were really efficient. We got up early. Chad dropped our son off, and then he went directly to the store to get groceries, and it was really good. Nothing really to talk about here. The only thing is I can cross off the things that he bought, and then all I have to do is continue the list because there's a few things that I still need to get, but I'll come back to that later. Okay, so the next section is health, and again, I always skip the monthly section here. Last night, what time did we go to bed? I think it was after midnight. It was already like 12:30, I think. And I did well with water. I had 2 cups of tea. Lunch, for the life of me, I can't remember what I had for lunch. I think we had bagels. We sat and we watched our show for a little bit. Dinner, we had HelloFresh. We had this like hoisin glazed pork chop meal. It was so good. And then we had rice, and we had green beans and carrots. It was just delicious. And snack, I think I had a few cheese and crackers before bed because we ate at like 4 o'clock, and we didn't go to bed till midnight, so it's like 8 hours. So I ate something. I know I'm not supposed to eat before bed, but I did. So today I got up at 6. I'm just going to prepare myself for tonight, and I always write this out usually the same day. Even though I might have something at like 11 or 12, I kind of count that as lunch rather than breakfast. So that's set up for tomorrow. And then reading, like I said, I have not read the last few days actually. Yeah, because today is already Tuesday. Oh my gosh, no reading for like a whole 2, 4, 6 days. Hopefully today I can get some reading in. Okay, now moving on to the bullet journal. So I'm going to just glimpse at what we have to draw for today. Let's see. It says list. How am I supposed to draw a list? List. Okay, that's what we're doing. So again, another calendar to look at. So 1 week is my nephew's birthday. Chad goes to work today, but he'll come back in 1 week. So usually he's gone for 2-week periods, but this time it's only a week because they get cut off in the middle of Christmas break, so to speak. And next week will be busier, which will be good. But this week is not that busy. But I have to remember that the garbage goes out this week. I only have 1 garbage bag left. We already have 2 in the bin, so that's good. Nothing to write here yet. We're good here for now. I'm just going to cross off my Xmas photo that we did. That's done. The other thing I need to do is go through my pantry and figure out what ingredients I have left and what I need to buy. So I'm going to do that soon. So I'm just going to make a list. I'll probably do that. I'll add that to my list today, maybe. All I do is I look at my recipes. Some of these I have specific recipes for, and then I just go through my pantry just to see if I have it, and if I don't, I add it to my list. We can cross off another day on our Advent calendar. Now we come to the habit tracker. So let's see how we did today. Yesterday, I mean. I really need to start posting Instagram photos daily or something, because I really suck at that. YouTube, I did well. I filmed, I edited, I posted. I did Medium yesterday. I also did my blog. Stickers, that will be today. Connor read his book. Nope. I did do some work in my commonplace book last night. So I actually had some time, and these are the Simply Gilded B6 Stitch notebooks. I did this one here. Is it this spread or this one? Yeah, this is by Elena from the Organized Money. She had a video. It was a top 10 productivity tips from her top 10 productivity books. And I just wrote down all the books because some of these books I'll be reading in the new year, and some of the habits, or not the habits, but the top tips that she liked. And some of them are really good, actually. And then the last one was some work on shadow work, which is another thing I'm going to add to my goals in 2022. So it's just basically doing some journaling or doing some deep thought about everything that happened, not necessarily when you were a child, but in your lifetime that has scarred you, that you kind of push down underneath the surface and you ignore it and you don't deal with it. There's things in my past that I still feel. I feel things. Don't we all? So let's highlight. We had a good day yesterday. We did have a good day. And then we get to draw a list. I'm going to see if I can draw. I wonder if they have scroll on that thing. I'm just going to look here. No, so I'm going to draw a scroll. The only thing I realized I haven't done is I haven't outlined anything yet. I usually use my hard-tipped Tombow Food Nasuke, so the soft tip is like an all-black barrel, and then the hard tip is the blue barrel. So I'm going to do this quickly. So that's all we do there. And then the hand lettering, so we'll hand letter list. So that is done, and now we're moving on to my Franklin planner. Now, when it comes to my Franklin planner, I was kind of thinking about getting some inserts from Fancy Plans Co. The only reason I haven't yet is because when I went to order, I was going to order the various like different weeklies for the entire year, and the shop was closed down because of the number of orders I received. So I was like, well, I'm not going to get my order before Christmas, and I wanted to set this up before then. And I was really kind of thinking about what I liked in, like what weekly planner I liked, or if I was going to do a weekly planner at all. So I ended up getting the Teresa Collins again, like the weekly inserts, and I do like the carryover. So I like how I have the month set up, and then I go into the week and then the day. So I want to continue that because I realized I'm not going to have my Happy Planner home section anymore. So the home and the health section are going to be gone, and like as of January. And I was tempted to buy Happy Planner again, but I want to transfer over to this planner. Let's see. Haven't done any of that yet. This was canceled. We had date night. Again, this week is really boring, which I kind of like. The only thing I didn't have on here was print the Christmas picture. I think I just had send Christmas cards. Oh no, I did Xmas picture. I didn't say print it, but that's fine. I crossed it off already. So, same thing here, nothing new yet. Okay, so we're getting into the weekly. So yeah, so this is the Teresa Collins here. And what I liked about it was that it had the kind of like the schedule that the visual that you could look at on the left page, and then the list on the right. And so because I won't be having these cloth and paper inserts for January, this is like December was the last kind of thing that you could get for inserts, because they started sending them, I think it was October if I'm not mistaken. Was it September, October? Maybe September. But what I was possibly thinking is I would have my home schedule here. See, and that doesn't quite work out because I can't put my work stuff here and my home here, because I've actually got videos to post that I like to show on the day. So if I'm to put everything on this planner, it would be really, really busy. And that's why I was keeping this to be my catch-all home planner, and then my work planner is like the breakdown, but it's like got everything like the calendar for my work schedule, and I wasn't going to bother doing this. But because I'm going to have the daily inserts, which comes, well, I can't speak. I'm already going to have, let me just explain it here quick. For January, when I get my new daily inserts and my new weekly inserts, the weekly, like these are the daily here for the blooms insert. So I'm getting the flora inserts, and it already comes with the calendar. So that would be my home calendar. And then the Teresa Collins weekly comes with this calendar. And so what I was going to do is still have my home calendar kind of exactly set up the way this is. Like this would be like my weekly overview for work, but I won't have my work week in here. So I would basically be cutting out a section because I won't have my work planned out, because I'll just do that in my happy planner, because I don't need to have two planners. And so then what I might do, because I've already got all of the 2022 happy planners, because I did Franken Plan It, if I have that for this upcoming year, maybe for the next year, I'll see if I can transition everything into Franklin, because then I can just have one planner. It's hard because there's a lot of things I like to keep track of in my business, and I like to have the space to write, and I feel like this isn't enough space in these sheets for Franklin. So I don't know what to do yet, but this planner will be cutting down because I'll just have the Teresa call-in weekly and not the cloth and paper. And so I guess I could still like, yeah, I don't know. I like decorating it with stickers. If I do that, it's gonna look really cluttered if I put my work and home and like try to decorate. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there yet. I like this for goals, because so technically like some of the goal things that I have to do, and this is just kind of me talking to you guys. I know this is kind of off topic a bit, but I've got pretty much 3 things that I'm going to be working on for 2022. So some of my goals are not just like regular things I'm doing, right? They're going to be bigger projects. So I guess technically I could put the bigger projects here. That would actually make sense. I do like the idea of being able to track my work stuff here, but yeah, I have my work stuff. I've got my home life, which is like a whole bunch of other things. Some people break it up into sections. So they'll have like meal planning, they'll have their kids' school, they'll have, you know, health and wellness. And like to fit all that stuff in, it's a lot. It's kind of what we call life categories. I first heard about that on the Organized Money, Elena's channel there. And it's just, in order to be balanced throughout your life, it's good to have goals and to do things in all of the categories in your life. But at the same time, like for myself, that's why working out is so sporadic for me, because a lot of the times I'm working 24 hours a day between my kids, between school, between home and keeping the house clean and meals cooked and prepped, and my business. My business takes up a huge chunk of my time. Obviously my kids do too, because when my daughter's awake, like I keep saying, I can't usually do any work. So it makes it really difficult at this stage when she's like in her toddler years. So yeah, I don't know what to do, but I like how this is set up. I like this so far. And I think my planner will just be like a nice, it'll be more compact because I won't have this separate weekly, and it'll be a little easier to navigate too, because it'll just be one weekly. It'll be simpler. I'll have like the monthly, but I'll have 2 monthlies, the home and the work, just as a reference. I think that's a good idea. Maybe I'll just do that. And then this can just be for home and for goals. Like even if it is for project work, I can put it here, because what I'm planning on doing, the daily section still is tackling basically everything. So it would be work, home, goals, basically everything, right? Because there's tons of room on the dailies to add information and to add notes and stuff. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. But anyway, so let's quickly look at this schedule. So today, just Chad's going back to work. I have some laundry to do. I actually have to fold laundry too, so I'll add that to my list. What else did I say I had to add to my list? Nothing there. Oh yeah, going through the pantry items. So then going to the work section, just the basic Vlogmas stuff. Now we can head to the daily. So I'm going to go ahead and make my list. Okay, so we did really good. Everything was done. So I'm going to go off this list a little bit and then continue from there. So I also have to add, I made a note for myself because normally I always do my list the night before. So I really wanted to write out my list, but I realized I'm still doing Planmas. I need to do this with you guys. So I'm just going to write this on the list as well. Okay, guys, so that is it. We are all done. I did write out my schedule kind of just to kind of show what I needed to do today. And yeah, I'll be picking up my son myself. Usually my husband will go, but I also already set my Jeep for that because on my Jeep, when I bought it, it didn't come built-in car starter. So I got one installed, but because my vehicle is a standard, it's a little bit more difficult. You have to put it in reserve mode, and when it's just you, it's fine. But when you either have to get groceries out of your car or you have kids, it's a little bit harder. So basically I have to put it into neutral, put on the e-brake, get everybody out of the car, shut all the doors, get back in, and then put it in reserve mode with my remote control. And then I can like turn it off, and then it stays running. I get out of the vehicle, it turns off within 10 seconds. So it's a bit more complicated than your normal like auto car remote start. And I did get it worked into the deal though. I got like the 2-way remote system, which is quite a bit more pricey than just like the 1-way, which is not as far of a distance. So anyway, that's a whole nother story. I've been working with that for the last couple of years. But yeah, that's it. So I guess I will see you guys here tomorrow about the same time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe and click on the bell button to be notified of upcoming videos. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.